Cal. About a third of the building has been blown away.
When people gather Saturday at the OKC memorial, at least one survivor will refuse to be there.
It's traumatizing to go there, and it will never be a peaceful, wonderful place.
Stan Mayer was in the Journal Record building across the street, looked out the window and saw the Ryder truck.
The Ryder truck cut both my legs to the bone, just below the knees.
So much shrapnel from that truck and that window.
My carotid artery had been cut, and I was just...
He had to stand up while doctors tried to close all of his wounds.
I had friends that were killed. I knew children that were killed. If you were in Oklahoma City that day, you had trauma from what happened.
30 years and 64 surgeries later, Stan's story is in a new book for victims who survive.
The pain doesn't stop.
Friend and author Pam Boyd wrote the book with him.
That was the biggest lesson I learned from the book. And psychologically, people can get better, but the pain still doesn't stop.
I was wrapped up in all kinds of anger and hatred. I wanted to kill McVeigh. I wanted to kill Nichols. And I was around hundreds of people who felt the same way.
But Stan, now living in the state of Vermont, says he learned that it's okay to call yourself a victim and a survivor at the same time. Memories linger, but the anger can fade.
Victims of violent crime, victims of trauma can relate to some part of it and can see some hope.
I believe that if it would help one person, it was worth writing.
As for the people who keep checking on him,
they want to hear that you're fine. And so in group meetings, we would say that stood for effed up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. But we would just tell everybody we were fine.
With his story now in print, he hopes that more people can find a way to say the same. In Dallas, I'm Kevin Reese.